We call on the Thai side to unconditionally release the 18 Cambodian soldiers who have been detained.
Tensions continue to rise across South Asia as the fierce conflict along the Thai-Cambodia border dragged into its third week, leaving the region anxious and uncertain about what lies ahead. Just as a fragile calm seemed to emerge, a new wave of rocket strikes and air raids shattered the brief lull, even as top military generals gathered at the negotiation table in hopes of restoring peace. By the 18th day of relentless fighting, on December 24th, the confirmed death toll had crossed 95, underscoring the deep human cost of the prolonged conflict. Cambodia accused Thailand of launching heavy artillery barrages inside its Ban Thi Meanchey province, reporting at least one civilian casualty amid widespread damage.
We hope that both Cambodia and Thailand will abide by the previously signed joint peace declaration. Furthermore, we call on the Thai side to unconditionally release the 18 Cambodian soldiers who have been detained.
In a fiery statement, Cambodia's National Assembly condemned what it described as a brutal and inhumane invasion by Thai forces, calling it a grave violation of sovereignty. Thailand countered, saying fierce new battles had erupted in the border provinces of Sisikit and Surin, with intense artillery duels and ground skirmishes continuing through the night. According to Thai military officials, their forces retaliated after Cambodian troops launched BM-21 rocket attacks, responding with coordinated artillery, tank fire, and drone strikes. Bangkok claimed its counteroffensive had successfully struck more than 19 Cambodian military positions along the volatile border front, though those numbers remain disputed. Meanwhile, Cambodian officials accused Thailand of carrying out air assaults on Battambang's Banan district, intensifying fears of an expanding air war. Thai authorities confirmed the deaths of 23 soldiers and 1 civilian, while acknowledging that 41 additional civilians were killed as part of what they termed collateral damage. Cambodia's Interior Ministry reported that 31 of its civilians had also lost their lives amid the ongoing exchanges of fire across the border. Since fighting reignited on December 8, nearly 1 million people on both sides of the border have been forced from their homes, triggering a growing humanitarian crisis. The Cambodian government said over 610,000 citizens were internally displaced, seeking refuge in temporary shelters far from the battle zones. In Thailand, more than 150,000 people are still displaced, though earlier assessments had placed the figure as high as 400,000. Ironically, new clashes broke out just as Thai and Cambodian officials convened for their first round of talks, hoping to find a pathway toward ending the latest burst of violence. The meeting took place on December 24th at the Ban Pakad Pai Lin border crossing, under the framework of the General Border Committee aimed at crisis coordination. Representatives from ASEAN nations attended as observers, although expectations remained low that the dialogue would yield any tangible breakthrough. Crucially, the meeting brought together defense officials rather than political leaders, with the primary goal of stabilizing the situation and preserving open lines of communication. A full session of the General Border Committee, co-chaired by the defense ministers of both countries, has been scheduled for December 27th to pursue a more comprehensive resolution. Bangkok, however, issued a firm stance. It would not sign any peace document unless agreement could be reached on crucial technical and boundary frameworks. Despite international appeals, both Cambodia and Thailand continued to exchange blame, even as regional and global pressure for de-escalation intensified. Major powers including the United States, China, and ASEAN member states jointly urged both sides to halt the conflict and return to meaningful dialogue immediately. A statue of the Hindu deity Vishnu, located in a disputed border zone, was reportedly demolished by Thai forces on December 22, sparking outrage and condemnation. India reacted strongly, saying such acts of desecration deeply wound the sentiments of millions of devotees worldwide and go against the spirit of shared heritage. spokesperson of Ministry of External Affairs, Randeep Jaiswal, said, "We have seen reports on the demolition of a statue of a Hindu religious deity built in recent times, and located in an area affected by the ongoing Thailand-Cambodia border dispute. Hindu and Buddhist deities are deeply revered and worshipped by people across the region, as part of our shared civilizational heritage. Notwithstanding territorial claims, such disrespectful acts hurt the sentiments of followers around the world and should not take place. We once again urge the two sides to return to dialogue and diplomacy, to resume peace and avoid any further loss of lives and damage to property and heritage." India reiterated its call for calm, urging Thailand and Cambodia to return to dialogue and diplomacy to prevent any more loss of human life and cultural heritage.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that look, you will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest news makers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HT videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.